Ojas.
Ojas. We want to increase our ojas for having babies.
Welcome to today's yoga question. Kate Smith Jamison, hello.
Hello.
Today we're talking about ojas. That is the topic. We're talking about making babies, the idea of fertility. In general terms, when you have clients who come to you and say that they're open to the idea of becoming pregnant or looking to become pregnant, without, of course, it's so individual, and Ayurveda is such a science that works with each person where they are. But in general terms, when you think about that, there's this great German term, Kinderwunsch, baby wish. For Kinderwunsch, what are the type of things that you encourage?
Okay, so you're totally right, though. I mean, there's, in the same way in Ayurveda talks about our daily routine, which is the Ritacharya. Seasonal routine is Ritacharya, daily routine is Dinacharya. The Garbhini Charya is the pregnancy routine. So there are specific routines that are recommended. So we typically, from an Ayurveda point of view, in this part of the world, we think of diet, lifestyle, massage, herbs, and yoga as the 5 channels to pursue for achieving certain effects, certain balances, whatever we may have in our lives from our natural constitution or what's going on with us right now. So when we think about getting pregnant, the focus really, first and foremost, if I have someone coming to me who is open to that, we first want to ascertain whether they have any ama in their system. So ama is the word in Ayurveda for toxin. It's sort of perceived to be a substance that is sort of stuck within us. It doesn't know whether it's waste or nutrient, and it kind of just hangs around. So how do we know if we have that? The main sort of checks would be, a thick coating on our tongues, but more so, the feeling of having, a long night's sleep, waking up still feeling tired, kind of not feeling hungry from our belly, but maybe from our mouths, that metallic taste in the mouth. Our mood's probably heavy, all of those things. So if that is present, we would look to first do what they call an ama pachna, which literally just means an ama digestion. So what does that entail? Well, we would be looking to have a certain period of time. I would usually recommend at least 3 to 5 days of in the morning, drinking a good amount of warm water to stimulate peristalsis, starting the day with fresh ginger with a dash of lemon I call it a tea, but it's just in hot water. We really want to stimulate our agni, our digestive fire. So we'd be focusing on eating, nourishing foods like porridge, maybe avoiding, caffeine, dairy, caffeine and any alcohol for that particular time. And we would also be very focused on eliminating any constipation if it was around at the time. These all being vata imbalances, which I know we've talked about before, but we're really looking to pacify vata, but we also do need to do a mild detoxification as well first. We would also be thinking about avoiding what we call faulty food combinations, which fruit and dairy, meat and dairy, and fish and dairy, which can create more ama in the body. So I wrote about this some time ago. I can send you the link to that. And once we feel like we're in a position where the ama has maybe been removed, pacified, we're really thinking about, again, following a vata pacifying kind of food recommendations, thinking about increasing ojas, that superfine essence of vitality, as Ayurveda, terms it, and to really nourish ourselves, to create fertile soil, if you like. We want the seed to be healthy and to take root. Obviously, we need pitta and kapha to come in as well. We know we need light and we need water and we need earth, to create that good foundation. But it's something that in our busy lives that I think sometimes gets kind of forgotten. If you were planting seeds in a flower bed, you would clear the bed, you would water the soil, you would prepare it first. Yet I think nowadays, because everything is so go and instant, we maybe forget that we actually need to pause and create that foundation. That is what we think about, really, when we think about bringing in those qualities of kapha, of ojas, having that bed ready for the seed to take root and to grow. So again, yeah, to summarize, I would say, pacifying vata, and by the way, that is as important for the male seed as the female seed. Okay, we would be thinking about both, mother and father to be taking things like shatavari, which is a root herb, which is, Ayurveda is prescribed for fertility. Ashwagandha is also another root herb, which is, I guess, often associated with being given to men, but it's also a great herb for any vata pacification for autumn time as well, when we're going through any change. And also things like Chawanaprash. Chawanaprash is an Indian gooseberry jam with lots of different herbal ingredients in it, which is like I actually have a pot of it here. It's like a jam. It's like a sticky. Let me show you. This sticky.
Ooh, that looks gorgeous. What do you put it in tea in hot water, or do you put it on toast, or?
You can put it on toast. I put it in hot water every morning. My kids get it off the spoon in the morning as well. It's pretty yummy. It kind of looks like soil in a cup, but it tastes amazing. And its main ingredient is amla, which is one of the 3 fruits in Triphala, which, again, going back to trying to eliminate constipation, Triphala is the digestive tonic that is very effective in dealing with that as well. So those are just some of the other herbal things we'd be thinking about for that preparation. And obviously cultivating feelings of love and setting beautiful intentions. And if you have a practice where you like using mantra, using the Shrim mantra, bringing the sort of visualizations of the likes of Lakshmi and things into your practice, if that's something that works for your practice, would be where you'd be turning to in this moment of trying to create another beautiful being.
I love that. It as you were talking about excuse me, the soil. I was visiting my brother this summer in Philadelphia, and he has a beautiful garden, and his tomatoes are crazy this year. And I was like, what did you do? He said, honestly, all I did was really focus on the soil this year. I just put a lot of effort into this huge bed with the potting soil. And then I kind of got busy and forgot. But the tomatoes have been just exploding in his garden. And so I love that image that you're saying, that that's the key to Kindavunsh. Excuse me, fertility, pre-baby thinking is about preparing the soil. And then in a way, what he was saying too is like nature does the work. I mean, nature knows how to grow a tomato. You actually don't need to grow the tomato.
Your body knows how to grow a baby, but the preparation and bringing down that excess movement, stimulation, etc., is often the starting point, or something that we need to just think about at that time.
All right, Kate Smith Jamison, thank you so much.
Total pleasure.
All right, please subscribe to Kate's newsletter. I'll put the link below, and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Click to get notifications, and leave us a comment. Let us know what you think if you've tried some of Kate's tips for us. Namaste. Bye.